What's going on, you guys? WonderBrad here. Hope you guys are having a great day today. And today, guys, we're going to be checking out some of the best decks for you guys to use in Frozen Peak. So 2,300 trophies is where Frozen Peak begins. It ends at currently 3,000 trophies, but in the next couple of days, the Jungle Arena comes out and it'll be 23 to 2,600. So you get a few new cards in here. You get the Lumberjack, the Bowler, the Ice Golem, and the Ice Spirit, as well as the Clone spell. I would say the Ice Golem and the Bowler are probably the most used cards in the game out of Frozen Peak, just because of their kind of different uses in the game. The Ice Golem's a mini tank, and the Bowler just pushes troops back continuously, like a log, but in a troop. So pretty cool cards, honestly. We're going to check out some decks with them in it right now. So guys, the first deck we're going to check out today is this Lumberjack deck here. It does have a legendary in it, but if you don't have the Lumberjack, don't worry about it because the next two will not have the Lumberjack. But I really like this deck. I made it myself. It's got the Giant and the Lumberjack, Mega Minion and Archers for defense, and the Skeleton Army as well to shut down Elite Barbs or any other kind of troop that you may need to shut down. So the Furnace in there, you want to get that down early and often, get some Fire Spirits onto your opponent's towers, and just kind of keep on pressuring them with that. Like the Lumberjack does 200 damage per second at tournament standards. Mine's level 2, so it does a little bit more, but all these matches today are going to be at tournament standards, so yeah, let's just check it out right now. Okay guys, so game numero uno on the day against Matthias PH. He is from the United Squad, and let's see what up, squad. So here we go. Furnace coming in at the back. It is, honestly, the Furnace is a really good card right now. It hasn't been touched at all since it came into the game, I believe. I don't think it's been buffed or nerfed, but yeah, it's just so strong. 4 Elixir, you can get a constant stream of Fire Spirits, and this guy's using the Lumberjack as well, so I'm going to go Mega Minion on his Balloon. That Raged Balloon could do a ton of damage to my tower, but because we had the Furnace in the middle and we had 2 towers covering it, we were pretty much A-okay there. So let's see, Skeletons are going to be a bit of a pain. That's why I have the Archers, though, for just quick cleanup like that. And he fireballs, too. So here we go. He fireballed some Archers, which I don't think was worth it. He's coming in with the Mega Minion, but I pushed in with the Lumberjack, and 200 damage per swing is coming in at that tower right now, and it's done. Guys, it took like half a push, not even, to take out that tower. Well, like, one push, but still, that push wasn't very heavy. It was a Giant and a Lumberjack, basically, that shredded that tower in like 5 seconds. Absolutely amazing right there. And yeah, that's just how fast this deck can take out towers. Like, if you don't get it after the first or second push, you can always just keep on pushing. If you can get a Lumberjack onto the tower alone, like, it can do so much damage. It's such a strong card, honestly. So this guy's just kind of rinsing and repeating what he's doing. Mega Minion, Skeleton Army. He zapped the Skeleton Army, but it still got taken down, which is pretty awesome. And not even a freeze. I've been playing a lot of guys that were using Balloon Freeze, and that can just be so difficult to deal with, because a lot of the stuff that you use to take out Balloon, like Archers or Mega Minion, it's got to be pretty close to the Balloon, and they can just freeze it and take it out. Just the Balloon takes out towers so quickly now, it's ridiculous. But anyways, Giant's coming in at the back. It's working pretty well for us. The first push went pretty well, so hopefully we can keep that going here. I kind of want to bait out his Fireball here with my Archers, just because if I can get the Lumberjack going kind of separately, and then he Fireballs just the Archers, then I can put the Lumberjack in. He'll be okay. He'll get to the tower, and we should be good there. Let's see. He's still not Fireballing, though, which is pretty interesting. So here we go. I'm just going to put a second Giant in. I've got my Lumberjack ready, but I don't think I want to use it quite yet. I'm just trying to use, I'm just trying to wait for it to use it for a really big push. He's pushing my Giant towards the tower with the Tombstone, which is pretty awesome, honestly. I like to see that. But here we go. I'm going to Fireball his Mega Minion, just because that could do a lot of damage to my Furnace, and I don't need any of that in my life right here. So let's see. Furnace, Skeleton Army, taking out the Balloon right there. Ooh, Fireball does get my Mega Minion too, but that Balloon, oh, and the Zap. Okay, so I think that Balloon should still stay away from the tower, though. I'm just gonna send in a lone Lumberjack right here, see what he can do, see if he can take out the tower. I'm gonna zap those. Ooh, good play on the Tombstone there. Well played, good game, good luck, thumbs up. There we go, guys. That is the first win of the day using this Giant Lumberjack deck, which works pretty well. Not too hard to use, pretty straightforward stuff, so hopefully you guys like that one, and let's get into the next one right now. Okay guys, so deck number 2 is this Giant Bowler Graveyard deck. This one does also have a legendary card in it, but the last one doesn't, so if you guys don't have either of these legendaries, you should be okay. But here we go. It's got the Bowler and the Ice Golem mixed in with the Archers, the Mega Minion, Fireball Zap. It's a really effective deck on defense, and then you can counter push, you can get an Ice Golem in front, you can put the Graveyard down, and you can take towers really quickly, just like the last deck. Like the Graveyard, you can basically just honestly take towers out in one push with it. It's a really strong card right now. If you have it, highly recommend you guys use it. But yeah, we're going to get into a game with it right now. Okay guys, Kenthus, he's from the Anger Clasher. Someone should probably teach him how to spell, unless that's just like German or something, which it might be, but anyways, not why we're here. We're not here for German class. We're here for Clash Royale class. Maybe. But there we go. Bowler coming in at the back. This guy's a level 8, which is pretty interesting. So he's putting a P.E.K.K.A down at the back, which is 7 elixir. I'm going to push the other side so we can't really build up too much behind it, and he puts a wizard down too. So graveyard right there on the tower. I don't really know what the best spot to put a graveyard is, where the ideal spot to put in a graveyard is, honestly. So I just kind of put it in that same position every time, taking out the bomber, which does a bunch of splash damage to the skeletons, and we took out the bomber, which is, like, I said that twice, but I mean, it was pretty impressive that we even did it. Took the tower down to 202, and this guy's deck just seems like it's absolutely ridiculous. But hey, you can't help who you get matched up with, you just gotta win some games, and that's all you gotta do. So that tower's basically done. Our fireball will be able to take that out because it does 229 to towers, so we're good on that side. And I can just start pushing with the bowler and the ice golem and the graveyard on this. This guy's got a Sparky too. This guy's going with definitely some anti-meta decks, which is pretty interesting. I'm going to zap that right there, and then I'm going to put my graveyard down just because I want to reset Sparky maybe onto like some skeletons. Doesn't happen at all, but that's okay because the skeletons are going to take Sparky out. This guy's deck is absolute madness. I don't even know, guys. Bowler's going to keep pushing back that Valkyrie, which is pretty great. Yeah, this guy just has such a ridiculous deck, though. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Baby Dragon should slowly be able to take out that bowler, which is cool. I'm just gonna fireball that crap out there, and miss the Baby Dragon. So maybe this class is more, you know, how not to play these decks, but they're still pretty solid decks, so hopefully you guys learned something along the way. Taking his other tower, we got his tower down to 960 though, so we're looking pretty good. He quit the match. Not too surprised on that one. But here we go. I'll just quickly push this one out, see if we can get, you know, a quick 3 crown out of this one, get a good push together, and let's see. I'm going to go Tombstone right there, just to spam up as many skeletons as we can, and let's see. I'm going Graveyard there, just to build up even more skeletons. And we're off to the races, boys. The horses are coming down the track. Let's see who will win the Preakness Stakes today. We take the first tower, the Preakness Stakes, the trophy that is most valuable for horse racers, probably. Probably. But anyways, guys, there we go. Taking that 3 crown right there with this deck. A pretty solid deck, honestly. You had the bowler in there. You had the Ice Golem, so 2 Frozen Peak cards there that are pretty popular. So here we go. Last deck of the day. No legendaries in this one, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I did have a friend testing out a deck that was similar to this one, and he said it was a really strong deck. He really recommended it, and it is... Hold on. It is this one, the Hog Trifecta deck right here, but it's like Trifecta 2.0. It's got some EliteBarbarians in there, and the Trifecta is Ice Golem, Hog Rider, Musketeer. We snuck the Ice Spirit in there too, because that is also a Frozen Peak card, and yeah, it works pretty well. You can use the Elite Barbs defensively, the Mega Minion, the Musketeer defensively, with the Tombstone in there as well. 3.1 elixir, so it does cycle decently quickly, not a super high elixir cost deck, and yeah, we're going to get into one last match with this one, wrap up the video, and that'll be all for today. Okay guys, so last match of the day, saved the best for last. Apparently Jesus came to say a little hello and play a little Clash Royale from Top Zulia, and let's see what we got here. We got our Trifecta in hand right away, so I'm just gonna go Ice Golem from the very back. I got my Elite Barbs in hand as well, and he's going Giant, so I'll go Musketeer here, and then I think I'll push with Elite Barbs down the other side, just so that I make him split up his troops a little bit, or I could just take out his tower. So I'm going to zap the wizard right there, take it out with the Elite Barb, and guys, that is how strong Elite Barbs are right now. Like, it's absolutely crazy. He countered with a 5 elixir card, which, I mean, the wizard is a pretty underused card right now. Definitely not one of the top ones in the game. But still, 5 elixir, and we took his tower down to 346. I'm going to go Ice Golem Hog Rider, just to get that Trifecta 2.0 going on the other side as well. And, ooh, probably would have been a good idea to bring my Zap along with me for that skeleton army, but I mean... Looks pretty good. Got his tower down to 1,200 hit points, and I'm going to pull that hog over with the Tombstone, which is, you know, the best way to play the Tombstone. You put it on the other side, you pull the hog over, and it goes usually pretty well. I'm just going to Ice Spirit his Princess too and try to get a... try to get that out of there. It didn't work because apparently the princess is a little healthier than I thought. Has a little more HP than she usually does today. Feeling pretty good for her. But let's see. Minions come down on my musketeer. Don't have to worry about those. Just kind of a, you know, resetting play right there to take out my musketeer. But let's see. I got my elite barbs ready. I've got both of his towers chipped down decently far. He's done a little bit of work to my tower, honestly, but I'm not too worried just because I've got the damage spread out on both of his towers. So that he's going to put the giant there. I'm going to go elite barbs. I got my zap ready just in case he drops that Skarmy. There, boom. That is what you do, guys. You save the zap for the skeleton army. You take the skeleton army down. Your barbs get onto the tower, and they melt it in like half a second. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful stuff. But anyways, Ice Spirit going down on the giant, Mega Minion going down on the giant. The giant is not having a fun time today. We're melting him pretty quickly. And yeah, these decks, it's kind of nice when I can make a video like this and all of the decks seem to work pretty well. Like, it's always painful when I have to record a bunch of different times because I don't want to lose every single game. As fun as that is, you know, just to lose every single game, I kind of want to show you guys some strategic success. So here we go. Hog Rider, Ice Spirit, I think that cannot push the Hog Rider. I don't know how to pig push with the Ice Spirit, honestly. I know it's possible to do it, but I don't know how. But anyways, taking that tower down with the 2 musketeers right there. We'll have some elite barbs coming in and a Hog Rider as well, just to finish this one off. We should be able to get this 3 crown pretty quickly here. We got a Mega Minion in there as well, and that's how we end the video right there with the 3 crown. That's pretty solid. That's working pretty well for me. So 3 crowns to 0, 5 cards, 90 gold, and can't open up that chest quite yet. But guys, these are the 3 decks right here. If you want to take a quick snapshot of them right here, there's the Hog Trifecta, there is the Bowler Graveyard, and there is the Giant Lumberjack deck. If these decks work really well for you guys, let me know down below in the comments with, hey, this worked really well for me, or, didn't really work that well for me. And also comment down below with what arena you guys want to see me do next. I've done Legendary Arena so far, and Frozen Peak. Let me know what the next arena that you guys want me to cover in the next video. But guys, until then, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.